Have you ever been judged just because of the clothes you wear? On a rainy Tuesday, Mr. Marcus, the CEO, looked at Ms. Mary and said in front of everyone, "People like you are only good for scrubbing my floors." He laughed. The team laughed. But what he didn't know was that the janitor had something in her pocket that would destroy his career in seconds. Ms. Mary was invisible. I remember her arriving at 5 a.m., wearing that worn-out wool coat, her hands rough from wringing out mops every single day. She never complained. She smiled and said good morning to Suits, who didn't even look her in the eye. Mr. Marcus, on the other hand, was the opposite. $3,000 suit, gold watch, loud voice. He loved meetings just to hear himself talk. The company was going through a massive merger worth millions, and he was on edge. Any mistake was a reason to explode. And on that day, Mary committed the crime of spilling a single drop of coffee on the reception's Persian rug. It was a horrible scene. Mr. Marcus stopped the meeting with the investors, stormed into the hallway, and started screaming, "Are you blind? Look what you did. Do you know how much this costs? More than your entire life." Mary tried to clean it up, hands shaking, whispering apologies. But he didn't stop. He kicked her water bucket over. Dirty water soaked her shoes. He looked at her with pure disgust and said the phrase that froze the entire office. "You're fired. Get out. Now. You are an embarrassment to my company's image." Mary stood up, tears in her eyes, grabbed her old bag, and walked to the elevator. The silence was deafening. No one defended her. The fear of losing their jobs was too loud. An hour later, the final merger meeting began. The foreign investors arrived. Mr. Marcus was sweating, trying to be charming. The lead investor, a serious man, sat down and asked, "Where is the majority owner? We won't sign anything without her." Marcus laughed nervously. "What do you mean? I'm the CEO. I run this place." The investor shook his head. "No. We bought 51% of this company from a family holding this morning. Their representative said she would come personally to evaluate your conduct before signing off on keeping the current board." At that moment, the boardroom doors swung open. It wasn't an executive in a suit. It was Ms. Mary, still wearing her old coat. Mr. Marcus turned pale. His legs gave out. Mary placed her bag on the table, pulled out the contract he wanted so badly, and looked him dead in the eye. "Mr. Marcus," she said, her voice steady as a rock, "I cleaned your floors for 6 months to see how you treated people who could offer you nothing. The test is over, and you failed." She signed his termination letter right there on the spot. That day, I learned that arrogance is the fastest path to failure. Never judge a book by its cover, because you never know who is standing on the other side. If you agree that respect should always come before money, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because the next story is going to give you chills.